At Mount Carmel College of Nursing, you belong. Whether you're starting your nursing journey or pursuing your Doctor of Nursing practice, MCCN is where support meets opportunity, where friendships are made, and a whole community is invested in your success. Because at Mount Carmel College of Nursing, belonging means being uplifted, academically, professionally, and personally. Ready to take the next step in your nursing education? Visit mccn.edu/belong to request information or apply today.
Did you know Tide has been upgraded to provide an even better clean in cold water? Tide is specifically designed to fight any stain you throw at it, even in cold. Butter? Yep. Chocolate ice cream? Sure thing. Barbecue sauce? Tide's got you covered. You don't need to use warm water. Additionally, Tide Pods let you confidently fight tough stains with new Coldzyme technology. Just remember, if it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Fringe
Beyond Limits.
Well, hi guys.
Howdy.
How was everyone's week?
It was good. A little busy, but good, you know.
I feel like every week I have a shit week. So, keeping on trend, it's been a shit week.
Okay. Do you think that could maybe be a user problem?
It might be a me problem. I don't know, but yeah.
Do you think that maybe you just have a shitty outlook? So every week is going to be shitty because of your outlook?
No.
No, so this is other people's doing?
It's everybody else. I work with a lot of lead paint chips.
Oh.
That's what I describe. That's what I describe the people I work with. Not all of them, but there's a...
I used to eat lead paint chips.
I can tell.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it the brow? Is it... what is it about me that kind of...
Your brain works like nobody else's brain.
So
that's very true.
There's probably lead chips lodged up in there somewhere.
You're saying there's a chance?
No, not at all.
Really? That's shocking. You know, I really do think I have a great personality, that I'm funny, and I have, you know, I'm good looking. Like, I may not be, you know, hot, but I'm at least mildly attractive, so maybe I can trick someone in bed.
Keep telling yourself these stories.
I mean, Jesus. I mean, what a funny way to kick me when I'm down, guys. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm happy to start this fucking train wreck just like that. So everyone's had either a shitty week or a busy week.
How was your week?
Yeah, my week was full of just dumpster fires at work.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just one fucking thing after another, and I drink a lot Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I am feeling great. That's how I deal with my week.
You're a new man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm averaging 2 bottles of wine a night.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Self-medicating.
Probably why you keep going to the bathroom today.
Probably. My stomach is a wreck. I have pooped.
You're shutting out all the alcohol.
Dude, that's not all. I think I pooped something out from like the 6th grade today. Like it's been a rough morning and early afternoon. So
sounds like a you problem.
Oh, it's me. And listen,
it's a Missy problem too, because she's got to deal with it.
Poor thing.
I never knew how strong porcelain was until today. Like, why are we not making spaceships, cars out of porcelain? Because the thunderous activity and things that are hitting it at such a velocity and force, I think they're indestructible.
I have nothing to say to that.
Did it make your week better?
Slightly.
All right,
Thank
good.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, all right. So we used to start off with an article, right? And we kind of switched that up. And I kind of like it. I wonder what our listeners, all 4 of them, think about it. If you guys want to go ahead, let us know. Frank at fringebeyondlimits.com. Send me an email. I'll send you a feet pic. If you send...
Did you say feet pick?
Yeah,
Not
feet.
foot?
No, feet pic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Just want to make sure.
it's more than one. I have more than one.
Oh, I thought you just picture 1 foot. I didn't know you were going to do both.
Well, it's also...
That's why I was confused when you said feet.
Multiple pics, so it'd be feet pic.
No, it'd be foot pics.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
If it's 1 foot, it'd be foot.
No, I'm taking
pictures.
both. I'm taking both feet.
And feet pics.
So then you can compare and contrast. You can take a look at one normal foot and one with a nub.
But I don't think either of your feet are
like
normal.
the other. So, yeah. So I'll send you those. If you send Brianna an email, she'll probably send her some of her hair to you. And if you send Lynette an email, she'll send you some probably toe clippings.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Right.
But sure.
Yeah. All right. I mean, we're game. So yeah, things that keep us up at night. Bree, do you have one this week?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit?
So I got one that's a little bit kind of, it's a thinker. Ready?
Is it sexy?
No.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Did Yankee Doodle name the feather hat town or his pony macaroni?
His pony macaroni, right?
No, because it
He
says
stuck a feather in his cap.
Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on the pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni.
Yeah.
Is it hat?
I think it's pony's macaroni.
I would think hat.
Well, every time somebody rides me, they call me macaroni. And I'm the pony. Is this not the same thing?
Not angel
No.
hair.
No.
Egg noodle.
Egg noodle.
Floppy disk. What other euphemisms can we throw in
I
there?
don't know.
So what do you think? What do you think it is?
I think it's hat.
He called his hat macaroni?
Yeah, because that's at the end and it followed the last item on that list.
Okay.
I think he stuck the feather he called macaroni.
I'm still going with pony.
Okay, so we have one for each party
I
here.
know.
All right,
Right.
so email us and you guys let us know who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
So that keeps you up at night. So Yankee Doodle.
It's one of those things that keeps you thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking you don't know the answer to.
Right. But
Kind of like what comes first, chicken or the egg.
I do have an answer. It's actually a scientific answer.
What is it?
It would be the egg.
But where does the egg come from?
The egg came from whatever was before a chicken.
And what was that?
A relative of the chicken. So for today's chicken,
But you don't have scientific proof, though. There's
I
anything
do.
that comes before that.
No, I do.
What is it?
I do have scientific proof. So whatever the direct ancestor of a chicken is what laid an egg that had the deformity.
But then what created that?
Don't interrupt. Okay, that had the deformity of not deformity.
But it was different enough from its predecessor
Correct.
that it was.
Correct. Right.
But wouldn't it need a second one to make a chicken?
Yes, I'm saying, where does that come
correct. Because, yes. So like humans and Neanderthals bred together to make other humans, right? So it's the same thing here. So this chicken that is new and diverse to all other of its relatives bred with whatever the other relative is, and it eventually became a chicken. So for the chicken, today's chicken to be born, it had to have started off with an egg.
But whatever created it, where did they come from?
I mean, do you want to go down the evolutionary line? I'll get you a book.
You know, this could keep going. It's like you just keep asking where to come
This
from,
is
where to
why
come
she
from, where to
stays
come
up at
from.
night.
And this is why she's 5. This is what a 5-year-old does.
That's not true.
100%. It's like why?
She wants you to make it
Why?
make sense.
Why?
Yeah, until it makes sense.
Why?
Exactly. Why?
Why? Jesus.
Don't look at me like that.
I will. I will look at you in this tone of voice.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there are blobby people on my side.
You're right. 5-year-olds,
No.
and I don't think we have
Nope.
5-year-olds
Nope.
listening. And if we do, I judge the
We need
parents
to talk to
harshly.
their parents.
Yeah, harshly. All right. Well, thank you for that Yankee Doodle song to be stuck in my head for the rest of the
There
day.
you go.
You're
That will
welcome.
keep you up at night now.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What keeps me up at night? Knowing Brianna exists.
Oh.
Just that keeps me up at night.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks, Lynette. We're gonna just move right
Well,
on.
mine.
Yeah.
Okay, this is true. Like this week, trying to fall asleep, I, for the life of me, cannot think of a synonym for the word synonym.
You can't think of a synonym.
A one-word synonym
A lake.
for a synonym.
A lake. The same. Similar.
It kept me up all night. I was like, I couldn't think of a word.
I'm
And
gonna
here
tell
she
you
has
something.
3 seconds. She thought of a word.
The dummy of the podcast.
I'm not a dummy.
Just no. You're not a dummy, but you're the dummy of this podcast.
Oh, stop.
I'm joking. That's me.
Yes.
That's me. I'm stupid.
No, ours. What's a synonym for synonym? What's a synonym for synonym?
Were you were you confusing synonym for something that sounds like synonym?
No.
No,
Not at all.
Cinnamon?
like cinnamon
No.
would have been the other what I thought of.
Yeah. No.
No,
Straight up. It's just,
straight up.
yeah.
See, I can sing.
Yeah. Dave, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
You
can.
missed your casting call.
The OnlyFans casting call or
Yeah,
the,
no.
the couch casting call.
Mm.
I mean, I yes to everything. I don't turn any roles down. So, well, that was horrible. Both of those, I did not
No
like.
way.
I
What
didn't-
keeps you up at night? You don't even have anything.
No, what's kept me up at night lately is knowing that someday you guys will be sitting in this podcast studio without me,
It might be a better podcast.
and that will be the end of this podcast. the talent will have gone away to a higher place, and you guys will be sitting here just staring at each other and notes.
Yep. Be like, I finally get my weekends back.
Finally, God damn it, yes.
I can finally do a podcast without somebody making fun of me.
I make fun of both of you.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Her sentence still stands true, is it?
Oh, I know.
Valid
I know.
statement.
I wasn't trying to. So, all right. Well, that was a horrible segment. I am very happy to be part of that.
You're welcome.
We'll continue doing this later in more episodes. But I did have an event I went to Thursday night. So we go to this wine tasting room in Geneva called Up North Wine Tasting Room. And one of the places in Geneva had an electrical fire and burnt and lost everything. So they had a fundraiser. So my wife and I went to support, got to meet the owner and one of her employees. The place is called Parla. It's a curated collection of vintage jewelry, home decor, crystals, antiques, music, designer handbags, wearables, and much, much more. So everything they have will be line sales now for the foreseeable future until they get everything back in working order. So if you like to shop and go ahead and support them, you can go to parlageneva.com. There is a bunch of stuff that you can purchase and support a place that had some misfortune. So Parla is PARLA, Geneva, GENEVA.com. And yeah, let them know that Fringe Beyond Limits sent you, and go ahead and support some pretty great people with a little unfortunate event. So that's
Yes,
all I
please.
have. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's all I have. So aside from that, guys, what are we doing today?
We're talking about Robert the Doll.
Isn't that the doll that your husband was too chicken shit to go say hi to?
Yep.
So,
So I'm very disappointed I never got to see it.
I mean, you went all the way. Is it in Key West?
It's Key West, yep.
Okay, so you guys
24 hours.
You guys went down to Key West and you had an opportunity to go. This is like a dream of yours, right? What did you say, bucket list?
I wouldn't say bucket list, but I think it would be like a perk.
Like a paranormal bucket list,
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
right? And he said, no, my vagina is way too dry to go in.
Sounds about right.
Jesus. All right. Well, you know what? I'm happy that you married him and not someone else, I guess.
Thanks.
Maybe he saved you from misfortunes.
That's what he was paranoid, that we would do something wrong or in some way, shape, or form and something bad would happen.
It's just stupid. just 100% stupidity. So anyway, today, Robert the doll. Do you guys know anything about Robert? I mean, we know Bree does because she researched and was across the street from the museum and wanted to go in and pay homage and respect, and Brian peed himself.
Yep.
Okay. Lynette, did you know?
I've heard of Robert the doll. I had a vision in my head of creepy porcelain dolly type of thing, but when I Googled it, I was like, oh, that doesn't look that scary.
No, it kind of looks like the monkey,
like a sock puppet monkey or whatever they call those.
Right?
Things. Yeah, he looks harmless. So I don't know much about him, so I'm kind of interested to see what we find out. But
so we'll jump right into the origin of Robert.
Well, can I ask a question first? Of course. Is Brian afraid of all dolls? Or is just
the haunted ones?
Just the haunted.
Just the haunted.
I'm pretty sure he would freak out too, like with Annabelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
We should go to Mexico City and take him to the Island of Dolls.
Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah.
That would be awesome.
That's great.
And that place is on my bucket list.
Yeah. So I got an idea. Podcast trip sponsored by Brian Jones. All expenses
so
paid.
Nice of you, Brian.
I know. So I think that's a great way of doing this.
Yeah, that's not fair because part of his money is my money. So
yeah, but all the money
doesn't make any sense.
It does.
It's not free for me though.
It is.
No, it's not because it's parcel of my money.
Because all the money and trips he spent to go golfing just comes out towards supporting the podcast.
It's
an investment, Brian. It's an investment.
It's an investment into the podcast. We're trying to create better content for the podcast, because when we surpassed Joe Rogan in podcast superiority, he'll reap those benefits. So this is just an investment for him.
Right. I'll try to justify with that reasoning next time.
Just don't
talk to him.
No, don't talk to him. Just do it. It's easier to receive forgiveness than it is to receive permission. That's how I live my life. Is that not the way you do it?
I'll never forgive you.
I think it depends on the situation. I don't
What
know.
are you going to forgive me for?
Nothing. I'll never forgive you.
But what did I do that warrants forgiveness?
Just everything.
Everything I do? Like so breathing?
Yeah. It's offensive.
It is. All right. I'm going to tell you something. Next time we go to an investigation and we need to sleep, and if we're close to each other, I'm just going to roll over and just open mouth breathe into your mouth. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just right into your mouth. That's what's going to happen.
Shove a sock in your mouth.
That's fine, but you've already gotten the Frank chlamydia or whatever else I have.
Good.
Better you than me.
Oh, you've already gotten it, and I've done that to you many times. So
lovely.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, so any more questions before we start with?
No, I just.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Interesting.
No, it was a very interesting question on what makes Brian scared, which is everything.
It's a relevant question.
It is
for every episode.
Yeah.
We should end. Would Brian be scared?
Yes.
What would Brian do?
The Brian scare factor. That's what we needed.
We should call him, put him on speaker, and be like, Brian, would you be scared?
Yeah. Oh, yes, we should do that.
We should make that a new segment.
Oh. How many shits would you take in your pants if you experienced X? Like Robert the doll would probably be 2. I would put that in a 2 shit factor.
It's a 2 shit factor.
Yeah. We're just creating new things in this show. And I love it. All right. So our story about Robert, it begins in the early 1900s, like we mentioned, in Key West, Florida. The Otto family, a well-to-do household, lived in a beautiful mansion on Eaton Street. The family consisted of Thomas Otto, a prominent doctor, his wife Minnie Otto, and their young son Robert Eugene Otto, affectionately known as Gene. In 1904, Gene was given a peculiar doll by a Bohemian servant who worked for the family. The doll, about 40 inches tall and stuffed with wood wool known as Excelsior, was dressed in a sailor suit similar to the ones Gene wore as a child. Gene named the doll Robert after himself, and from that day, an inseparable bond was formed between the boy and his doll. Question, did you guys have dolls growing up? I didn't. I had action figures, but they were like, He-Man and Skeletor and,
They're dolls.
They're action figures.
They're dolls.
on the package it says action figures.
It's a doll.
No.
So you're saying, oh, hey, never mind. I was answering my own question in my head.
Oh, what was the question?
I was going to say you're saying a Barbie is a doll, but then again, they're called Barbie dolls, so that never mind.
Yeah, there you go. What about you?
I mean, I physically had them. I wouldn't say I was more of a tomboy. I didn't really play with dolls much.
Did you name yourself?
I usually like cut their hair off or
yeah,
took nail polish remover to their face to draw my own face on. Like Sid or whatever it was from Toy Story.
So you're like a borderline psychopath.
Sure.
Okay. Brianna, you were going to say something?
Going back to your action figure thing, the definition of a doll, a small model of a human figure. Typically one of a baby or girl, or used as a child's toy.
Okay.
So action figure, human figure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure? He-Man was human?
Yeah.
I don't think he was
He's shaped
human.
as a human, though.
Did you know Tide has been upgraded to provide an even better clean in cold water? Tide is specifically designed to fight any stain you throw at it, even in cold. Butter? Yep. Chocolate ice cream? Sure thing. Barbecue sauce? Tide's got you covered. You don't need to use warm water. Additionally, Tide Pods let you confidently fight tough stains with new Coldzyme technology. Just remember, if it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
What about Ninja Turtles? Because I used to have a Ninja Turtle.
Then
I mean, I guess he physically walked like a human.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You're singing
Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a house shell.
Turtle power.
Oh.
Then you got Transformers, too.
Yeah. All right. So, but Robert the doll wasn't just any ordinary toy. From the moment he entered the Otto household, strange and unsettling things began to happen. Gene's parents would hear him talking to the doll in his room, and disturbingly, they would hear a deep, guttural voice responding. At first, they thought Gene was simply using a different voice to reply to himself, engaging in an elaborate play. But as time went on, they began to suspect something far more sinister at play. Objects around the house would move on their own, rooms would be found in disarray, and Gene would often be found in a state of terror, insisting that Robert had caused the mischief. Toys were mutilated, furniture was overturned, and eerie giggles echoed throughout the halls at night. Gene's insistence that Robert did it became a common refrain in the Otto household. The situation escalated when neighbors reported seeing the doll move from window to window when the family was away. They claimed to see Robert glaring out from different parts of the house as if keeping watch. These unsettling occurrences led the Ottos to believe that something malevolent had attached itself to Robert the doll.
Question.
Answer.
Do you think if I start going around my house and saying Robert did it, would I forget Brian?
No, but you should create a different character and do that.
Ooh. Might have to test this theory out.
So this is what you should do. You should go to, like, I don't know, a flea market or a garage sale and just buy the first doll you see. It doesn't even have to be creepy, just any doll, and then just have it moved around your house and just deny that you moved it.
With my luck, it probably actually be haunted.
That's fine. That's fine. And then we can pretend to do an EVP session.
Be kind of like Elf on the Shelf. But
yeah, right, exactly. And then we can do an EVP session, and then as we review it, we could just doc you it up as though like a creepy voice coming and saying Heather. I don't know, like Ginger,
Yeah.
And totally freak Brian the fuck out and fuck with him that way.
I'm down.
Yeah, why not?
We should figure this out.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm. Thank you for.
Let's hope he doesn't listen to this before it happens.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean,
he'll probably forget about it anyways.
Forget about it. He's like on episode 3. He has 42 more episodes before he gets to this one. So, all right. So as Gene grew older, his attachment to Robert the doll only intensified. He took the doll everywhere, even after he became an adult. Gene pursued his passion for art and studied at the Academy of Fine Arts in Chicago and the Art Students League in New York. Despite his travels and education, Robert the doll remained a constant companion. When Gene inherited his family's home after his parents' passing, he returned to Key West with his wife, Anne. Anne was a pianist from Boston, and she found Gene's attachment to Robert peculiar and unsettling. Jean insisted that Robert needed his own room in their new home, complete with a window overlooking the street. He even created a special chair for Robert, placing it by the window so the doll could enjoy the view. And often, did you have a question?
If I dated a guy and he starts talking about a doll and stuff like that, I would be like, goodbye. I'm trying to figure out how she married him without knowing that first.
Yeah, it's kind of a red flag.
Do you think that maybe at some point Robert the doll put some moves on Anne?
Moves like Jagger?
I can move like Jagger.
Mm-hmm.
I can move like an 80-year-old, no problem.
I got that Maroon 5 stuck in my head.
I got the moves like Jagger.
Okay, no more song references. You have sung every...
Because I know all the songs. Anne often felt uneasy around the doll, sensing something malevolent about it. She would hear footsteps when no one was around, and she often felt a pair of invisible eyes watching her. Ooh, I feel like somebody's watching me.
Oh boy, we're never going to get
no,
through
never.
This episode.
I'm going to just keep doing this. Jean, however, was adamant that Robert was more than just a doll. He was his confidant and muse. Jean even claimed that Robert influenced his artwork, attributing his most inspired pieces to the doll's presence. Visitors to the Otto home reported hearing footsteps, giggling, and seeing Robert's expression change before their eyes. Some claimed the doll's gaze followed them around the room. The Otto family servants and even Anne herself reported strange occurrences linked to Robert. They would hear laughter, footsteps, and whispers when no one else was around. Some even said Robert's expression would change depending on the mood in the room. Despite the eerie happenings, Jean remained devoted to Robert. He would spend hours alone in the doll's room, often painting and talking to his old friend. This behavior strained Jean and Anne's relationship, but Jean was unwavering in his dedication to Robert. Anne, feeling increasingly isolated and fearful, sought solace in her own pursuits and tried to avoid Robert as much as possible. So, as women, would you push yourself further away from them, or would you try to be like friends with the doll as well?
I just like I mentioned before, I just be a red flag. I wouldn't even pursue it.
You'd be pushing the man away, not the doll part.
I'd be pushing the man away.
Okay, so let's say you did.
I would completely ignoring Robert and pushing Jean away.
Okay, so let's say you did. Let's say you married him. Let's say it's a thing that didn't come up till after marriage, right?
Then shame on me for not asking enough questions during the dating process. You need to go through a whole season to at least figure out as many red flags as possible.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I would
all 4 seasons.
Ask for a divorce or fake my death and move somewhere else.
Okay. All right. So, Jean, yeah.
But like paranormal person now,
right?
I mean, maybe I'd try to get in on doll's good side
and
steal the doll away from Jean.
Do you think it's like
who do you like more? Like, I mean, that's
like, do you think it's a genie? Like, it's going to grant you wishes?
No. Like,
genie
so
and powder.
Here we go. So when I met my husband, he has a dog. We still have the dog today, but the dog loves me more now. So yeah, I would do the same thing with a doll. Maybe the doll would do my bidding.
Okay.
If you were a woman, what would you do?
Well,
what do you mean if?
I mean, yeah, I have a vagina. I mean,
or like it wasn't Anne, it was like Andrew or something.
Yeah, I would try to get the doll to try to finger blast me, and then be like, "Listen, dude, your doll put the moves on me, and he needs to go."
His hands just look like mittens.
Okay, so he's
stuffed with wool, so he's not going to do anything.
He can take both hands, put them together, and go like this.
See, she knows what she's doing. Yeah. She's thought about this on her way to see Robert the doll. Was kind of hoping to get some action, and instead Brian just shit all over those plans.
Mm-hmm. He cock-blocked me.
He did. Your husband cock-blocked you. Oh, what a piece of shit.
Fired.
Fucking asshole. All right, so Jean Otto passed away in 1974, and Anne left the home shortly after, leaving Robert behind. The new owners of the house were soon introduced to Robert's eerie presence. So you move into a house and there's a fucking doll there. Creepy looking doll. You guys just leave it in the house?
I would throw it away.
Right. Doesn't make sense.
Right.
Set the bitch on fire.
Right. Whether you believe or not, you're
right.
You're either going to throw it away or ask someone to come and remove it.
Right.
Or put it in a
Yeah,
garage
just-
sale or
Yeah.
take it to Goodwill.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking drop kick the shit out of it. The new owners were a family with a young daughter who was 10 years old at the time. The girl found Robert in the attic, and almost immediately she began experiencing the same terrifying incidents that Jean had described. She would wake up in the middle of the night screaming that Robert was moving around her room and trying to attack her. The girl's parents initially thought it was just her imagination, but they soon experienced unexplainable events themselves. Robert the doll had become an unwelcome member of the household once again.
Why?
Yeah.
We need to talk about parents not squashing when kids say they see something and just writing it off. Oh, it's just your imagination.
I agree.
That needs to stop.
I agree.
It's just my.
But it happened so
Soapbox.
much back then, though.
It still happens today, but
Yeah.
More people are more open to it today than they were back then.
Yeah, I agree. But parents do still need to, shut the fuck up and let the kids
Right.
be creepy little kids.
Exactly.
I mean, true or not, you're gonna create trauma within the kid if you're telling their kid you're psycho or you're
Right.
just be quiet, you're not seeing anything, or could be missing out on some fantastic information that we don't know anything about.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So when you guys do that, I'm going to have to remind you not to squash their dreams.
You said doo-doo.
Dude, I my stomach is so messed up.
You got doo-doo on your mind?
Yeah, I do. So the girl's parents initially thought it was just her imagination, but they soon experienced unexplainable events themselves. Robert the doll had become an unwelcome member of the household once again. Did I already read that?
Yes, you did.
Awesome. The new owners decided to store Robert back in the attic, but this did little to quell the strange occurrences. The family heard footsteps coming from the attic, objects would move on their own, and the oppressive feeling of being watched pervaded their home. Finally, unable to cope with the relentless disturbances, they decided to find a more permanent solution for Robert. What do you think that solution is? I don't know.
Bury him.
That's what I would say. 6 feet under,
Dude.
permanent solution.
Yeah, no.
Oh, shoot it with a gun.
Dude, I would drop kick that I would punt it so far into a fucking bonfire.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Get the cult from the Supernatural and use that because it kills everything.
Okay, let's try something in reality.
Oh.
Yeah.
Encase it in concrete and bury it underground. Oh, make it sleep with the fishes.
All right, so let's see what they did. Okay.
You asked what I would do. That's what I would do.
I would say I think we're getting ignored.
Those are great ideas, but let's find out what really happened.
Okay.
Eventually, the new owners decided to donate Robert to the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West. This is where Robert resides to this day, encased in glass, yet still reportedly causing chaos. The Fort East Martello Museum is a historic site originally built as a Civil War era fort. The museum now serves as a repository for local history and artifacts, with Robert being one of its most famous and infamous residents. The decision to house Robert in the museum was not taken lightly. The staff prepared a special display case for him, hoping to contain whatever malevolent force was attached to the doll. Visitors to the museum have reported a variety of strange experiences. Cameras malfunction, electronic devices go haywire. People often feel an overwhelming sense of dread in Robert's presence. Some have even claimed to see Robert's expression change or to have heard him giggle. Museum staff members have their own stories as well. They have found Robert in different positions inside this case and have heard knocking sounds coming from within. One staff member even claimed that Robert locked her in a room only to be freed by a fellow employee after several minutes of panic. I mean, several minutes of panic. Is that for real? I could understand being distraught and nervous, all right, this fucking door. But I mean, panic? Isn't that a little extreme? No? I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm asking.
No, I don't know. I'd have to see the thing. Are people just getting wound up in their head about it?
If she was locked in a room, what if someone that's claustrophobic? If when doors are locked and they can't get out, they start feeling claustrophobic. So I can see where the panic comes in.
Yeah, but it's not a small room.
People's definition
sometimes when something you're locked in, it you feel like things are getting smaller. Even they're not.
That's how I
a
feel when I
mental
wear
thing.
turtlenecks.
Wait, what?
I didn't think they'd still make turtlenecks.
That's why I don't wear them.
Wait, how? Okay.
I feel like I'm suffocating.
In a turtleneck?
Yes.
That you
Same thing with socks. I hate socks. I feel like I'm being suffocated.
I'm like that with socks.
Ugh, it's the worst.
I feel claustrophobic with socks.
Okay, so have you voluntarily worn a turtleneck before?
Well, as a child.
Okay.
And they all ended up
Become
stretched
loose
out.
necks.
Loose.
Okay. And then
That's how the cowl neck was invented.
Jesus. Okay. And okay, let's go to your socks thing. Like your socks are around your feet, right? You're not putting them around your neck.
No, but it also still feels suffocating.
If your feet,
Yeah. Yeah.
like are they knee highs?
No, just like when I have to wear socks, they have to be as thin as possible. Because if there's any thickness to it, if I could feel it, maybe it's a neurodivergent thing. I don't know, but I freak out. It feels like walking on rocks, like rocks in your jelly shoes.
Folks, we have gone off the rails. Are you crying? It looks like you're about to start crying. Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay. Bree, what about socks for you before?
I just, when I wear socks, I feel claustrophobic, so I have to take them off. And then I feel better.
It's a thing.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know how else to explain it. I just feel claustrophobic.
Okay. There's an R there. Claustrophobic.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not claustrophobic. Claustrophobic.
never knew that. I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
There's a lot of things you've been saying wrong your whole life. All right. So back to Robert. The museum has embraced Robert's eerie reputation, incorporating his story into tours and exhibits. Despite the unsettling nature of the doll, or perhaps because of it, Robert has become a significant draw for the museum, attracting visitors from all over the world who are eager to experience the paranormal for themselves.
Before we get on to the story, just so like listeners know, documentaries that I watched and listened to about Robert the Doll, when you go visit him, they have 5 rules. First one is basically introduce yourself, say hi. Second one, don't be rude. Third, ask for permission to take a picture. And fourth is when you leave, make sure you say goodbye. So that's just before we keep going. So people understand why people have different reactions to different things.
How do you think they figured out what are the steps, like trial and error? Or
They never really explain it, but that's what they've always said, that you have to be respectful towards them the whole time.
I was going to ask the exact same question.
Oh,
I've always wondered that myself.
Like, do you think that maybe they got like a psychic, and the psychic talked to the Robert on whatever plane they can,
Maybe.
yeah.
and then Robert was like, "Bitches, please."
You say please, you say thank you, you say goodbye.
That's right. Or else my
I
ass,
hunt you down and kill you.
I'm gonna shove my foot straight up your vajayjay. Right? No.
No,
Oh,
I think he has other ways of being menacing.
I think that's pretty menacing.
Yeah, but I don't think he does that.
But not everyone has a vajayjay.
No?
No.
Have I been told?
Some people have
And
a
he's
pee-pee
not a predator like that.
or a wee-wee.
I mean, he is a sexual predator.
No.
Yeah.
in Frank's dreams, it is
I mean,
like that. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like what does he do, Brie? He puts his hands like in a cone shaped.
You know when a dog holds something, they just like put their two paws
Their two
together like
paws.
that, and you just move it up and down.
Move it up and down the slit.
Sure,
No.
Oh, then where? Where are we moving this up and down?
on the stick.
On the stick, yeah. But I'm talking about like the vajayjay. The vajayjay is a.
Oh, but I don't know about the vajayjay. I haven't figured that one out yet.
You haven't figured out your vajayjay yet.
Jazz hands.
I don't know with mitten hands though.
I mean,
Jazz hands.
Well, what does Brian do? He wears mittens before he goes to bed, right? Like how does he work it? I mean, like mittens, but mittens do have a thumb, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the mitten part is for the
Yeah,
fore,
it's a thumb.
and thumb. So do you think he just shoves the thumb up the hole,
Maybe.
or is that saved for the butthole?
You think it's almost like a shocker?
Yeah, like 4 in the pink and a thumb in the stink.
Exactly. There you go. I think we figured it out.
Yeah, we have a new thing now.
Yeah.
4 in the pink
Mystery
and the thumb in the
solved.
stink. I love this. I can't wait to draw a picture. All right, one of the most intriguing aspects of Robert the Doll's story is the number of letters he receives. Yes, you heard that right. Letters. Visitors who have had negative experiences with Robert often write to him asking for forgiveness. These letters are now part of the museum's collection. People apologize for taking photos without permission, for mocking him, or for not respecting his space. They believe that their misfortunes, car accidents, relationship breakdowns, illnesses are a result of offending Robert. The letters range from brief notes to lengthy, heartfelt apologies. Some visitors send gifts along with their letters, hoping to appease the doll's spirit. The museum staff diligently collects and catalogs these letters and offerings, understanding the depth of fear and belief that Robert inspires in people. It's fascinating and terrifying to think that a doll could wield such power over people's lives. But for those who believe, the consequences are all too real. The sheer volume of letters is a testament to the enduring and potent legend of Robert the Doll. In one letter, a man recounted how he mocked Robert during a visit, only to suffer a series of unfortunate events shortly after, including losing his job and experiencing severe health issues. He wrote to Robert begging for forgiveness and claimed that his life began to improve after sending the letter. Another letter from a young woman detailed how she and her friends took photos of Robert without permission. They experienced car trouble on the way home, and one of them fell seriously ill. They returned to the museum to apologize in person, and their misfortunes ceased. The museum even receives letters from people who have never met Robert, but have heard his story and felt compelled to reach out. These letters often express a mix of fear, curiosity, and respect for the doll's enigmatic power. We need to send a letter.
I was just going to say, what if you, so everyone.
Did you know Tide has been upgraded to provide an even better clean in cold water? Tide is specifically designed to fight any stain you throw at it, even in cold. Butter? Yep. Chocolate ice cream? Sure thing. Barbecue sauce? Tide's got you covered. You don't need to use warm water. Additionally, Tide Pods let you confidently fight tough stains with new Coldzyme technology. Just remember, if it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
One who said that they have met him and they sent a letter begging for forgiveness, they were miraculously
Like their luck changes.
Their
or
luck
something.
changes. So what if you sent a mean letter?
Ooh.
Would Robert telepathically send you bad luck?
I don't know. Would he know that we sent a letter that was mean, or do the museum people read the letters to him?
That was another question I had is, how does Mr. Robert know?
Right, like story time with Robert.
Right. Robert, we're opening your mail today.
Hey, Robert. Oh, look.
You got a photo?
This one's from Bobo Baggins. He fucking hates you. He says he wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire.
Oh, Bobo.
Sincerely, Bobo Baggins. Robert, I think you should haunt the shit out of this motherfucker and fucking make him, I don't know, do bad things to himself.
No, he would just make an episode out of it, and then you would just get him money for that.
That's fine. If I could
I want to
watch,
support that.
listen,
though.
I do want to support that. I want to support Bobo Baggins shoving a pineapple up his ass. I think Robert should make him do that. What do you guys think?
That would just be in bonus clip footage,
Oh,
be real.
Yeah, Robert, I'm going to send him.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
here's the thing. Like, again, if you send him a letter, how does he know? So do thoughts do the same thing?
I
Like,
wonder
what is the difference between writing something on a piece of paper and something happening miles or states or countries away because you visited and you left?
I wonder if, like, when they get the letter, they actually read it to, like, the employees read it to Robert the Doll.
Well, I think what Lynette is saying is that what's the difference of thinking something or writing your thoughts down and sending it? It should have the same impact whether it's in a written form or in a thought form, right?
That's essentially, I'm asking, what's
Yeah,
the difference?
Right.
Yeah.
You would think, yeah,
Well-
I don't know.
Because you have to think the thought, you put it on paper or whatever, but could you resolve your own issue?
Well, I guess it just depends on what your belief system is. So having a thought written down on paper and sending it, you have just manifested that into the physical world.
True.
Where a thought just staying in your head goes to wherever thoughts go. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to the universe.
Love to know where your thoughts go.
Oh, I know you would. So yes, I mean, I guess it all just depends, I mean, I do think that thoughts are energy separate from us. I think they get
They just blast out in every direction.
Yeah. I mean, which could be, going back to last week's episode, could be why and how there are pyramids all around the world from eras that people didn't have communication with one another, and they built these same structures because for whatever reason there was this.
The thought energy was out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
believe that.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is a possibility. So, I mean, if that's the case, everyone who is a non-believer of Robert and has heard this story has put out there, this is bullshit, and Robert had to have picked up on it.
Right.
So maybe Robert, whatever's stuck in Robert can only interact with the physical world because he's stuck in the physical world. So it has to be something done to him, in front of him, written down and sent to him. Maybe that's also a difference as well.
Yeah, I'd be interested to explore that. I don't know.
Yeah, so
it's an interesting thought. There.
Yeah, so I'm going to write a letter from Bobo
From
Baggins, from Bobo,
from Bobo,
from Bobo,
From Bobo.
and or I'll write him from me asking to please fuck with Bobo.
Oh,
Like I'll give him like.
What do you give him as a?
I'll give him
an offering. Do you have to give him an offering?
Feed pick. Feed picks.
He might come back and get you though after that.
Dude, he might be into some, nubby feet. I mean,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Nubby foot.
He's already got mitten hands.
No, that's true. It is just one toe
it's
on
only
one
toe.
foot.
So it's nubby foot.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what? It's the middle toe. So it my foot kind of looks like the shocker, like we talked about earlier. I'm just saying. I mean, you guys are the ones that bring this up. I'm just playing off of you guys. You guys should know better.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, listeners, you should blame them too. It's not me. So, are we done with this whole thought in writing?
For now.
Yeah. All right. No, it was a good question. I liked it. I think we kind of answered all the possibilities, and I think one of them is right. And if anybody thinks we're wrong, they're wrong. So,
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, what could possibly explain Robert the Doll's eerie behavior? What do you guys think?
Well, I noticed that the gift you mentioned was given to him from a Bohemian servant. So I was curious, like, what are the native religions of the Bahamas? And surprisingly, it was predominantly, Christian, Protestant, Presbyterian, evangelical. So I was wondering if there was any like voodoo or any religion in there. But if the gift was made and it was given by a servant, could that servant maybe done some sort of ritual or curse, or took some of the little boy's hair, used it when they stuffed it and kind of forever tied this?
Like putting their spiritual essence into.
Yeah,
the gift.
and those servants could have also not been treated well. Kind of like, not sure how familiar you guys are with the story of the Myrtles plantation, but like, with back then they were slaves, and it was, pre-Civil War, but the man of the house would, would rape and treat the women or the girls in the house that were slave girls horribly. And that's how the Myrtles plantation got started. It was like by a curse, like some sort of voodoo curse put on them.
Going back with the Bohemian servant, another story that they say why Robert is what he is she had a daughter, and something happened to the daughter, and somehow the servant put the spirit of the daughter into the doll. Like something evil, like something bad, like she died in some bad way.
The servant lost a child?
Yes.
Oh.
She used to play with Jean.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you think they played doctor?
No.
No. Okay.
They played Let Me Stuff Your Soul in This Doll.
Wait, what are we stuffing?
Your soul.
Oh, all right. Can you feel it?
Nope.
I didn't think so. All right. Well, some suggest that the doll is possessed by a spirit, possibly that of a servant who gave it to Jean, or that of the servant who gave it to Jean. The Bahamian servant was rumored to have practiced voodoo, and some believe she imbued the doll with dark magic to get back at the Otto family for perceived wrongs. Others think that Jean's intense emotions and energy were somehow absorbed by Robert, giving the doll a life of its own. Jean's childhood was marked by isolation and fear, and his strong bond with Robert may have created a psychic link between the boy and the doll, allowing Robert to channel Jean's emotions and intentions. Wouldn't it be kind of like a tulpa?
Well, that's what I was wondering, if like all the ramifications from him are part of a tulpa. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of goes back to, what was it, episode 1 or 2 that we were chatting about psychic imprinting in buildings and stuff like that. Could a highly charged situation, if this kid really had a bad life, or some sort of trauma that they couldn't overcome, that they went to this doll and then it became a life of its own, a tulpa of its own, like you're saying.
Yeah, no, that was episode 2. Ghosts Just Want to Have Fun. Go back in our history and check out that episode if you haven't already. Thank you. There are also theories rooted in psychology. Some experts believe that the stories surrounding Robert are a result of collective suggestion, where people's expectations and fears manifest as perceived paranormal activity. This phenomenon is known as the placebo effect, can be incredibly powerful, especially when dealing with something as culturally charged as a haunted doll. Do you guys really think haunted dolls are real?
I don't know. I just know that dolls tend to creep me out sometimes.
Okay.
Like, going on the paranormal side, if, like, in theory, everything is true. Some people obviously believe it's true, some people don't. But, like, let's just say it is true. That's why dolls freak me out. It's, you don't know what's in there. You don't know if it's like a demon. You don't know it's a spirit. You don't know. So in that case, yeah, a doll could be haunted. But I also think it's because with that placebo effect, like, it's just in people's head. They are taught to think it's haunted. So they go home, things happening coincidentally right after. So they just think, oh, it's because of the doll.
Mm-hmm.
So I mixed feelings on this.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Mm-hmm. Lynette? Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe in haunted dolls.
Yeah.
I think it's perhaps a manifestation of the person.
Okay.
I don't think it's placebo effect or whatever, like the psychologist or something are suggesting.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would that also go in effect with, do you believe in, Lynette, like, do you believe in spirits being attached to an object? Because would that be the exact same thing as a doll? But they just call it a haunted doll instead of it being attached.
Yeah, I don't know. My personal beliefs have been evolving over the last few years, and even the haunted locations, I don't know if I believe that spirits are attached to things. Yeah.
Okay. So do you think these locations, spirits just choose to be there, or do you not even think spirits are even there?
I think it's the observer having some sort of connectivity with a location or a thing that they can perceive through veil, time, space, and connect with whatever's on the other side. So what if in a future state, this doll is some kid is playing with this doll and, Jean is connecting with the other owner of this doll?
Well, it's interesting.
I don't know. And like, we've been to haunted locations and sometimes they're duds and sometimes they're not. Is it just our inability to connect with whoever's on the other side of that veil? Or our ability to be in harmony and then we have crazy things happen that we can't explain? So I totally took this in a weird direction, but that's kind of where I'm at.
No, that's fine. That's your truth. So do you think that we even have a soul or a spirit to talk about? Or do you think it's just whatever energy we put out there from these bodies that just travel on through different slips of time or veils of existences?
Trying to understand your question. I'm sorry.
You should be. So do you think that we still have some sort of soul energy in us? Or do you think that whenever someone experiences the paranormal, it is just the energy that we produce in this life with our physical body that gets sent and travels through either different times, as in time slips that we've talked about, that check our archives for that episode as well, or just slips in dimensions talking to someone else or interacting with something else, someone else from a different.
So I don't have a specific answer to your question.
Sure.
Because I think where I'm at is something completely, well, I
Okay.
shouldn't say completely different. Maybe it's closer to akin to your latter example, but I know the common vernacular is you are a physical person and your soul is inside you.
Mhm.
I'm kind of moving to a place where your soul is outside of you and your physical body is an extension of your soul. So think of your body is a TV.
Mhm.
Okay. Your soul is watching a channel, watching a TV channel.
Mhm.
So your body is that station, that channel, and you're connecting to it. And you have multiple channels, multiple stations.
Would it be akin to maybe me having a PlayStation 5, building an avatar of myself, and being able to play in multiple games as that avatar?
It's probably pretty close. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
exactly, but
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
I think
I'm
that's
just trying to get close to
Yeah.
and be able to fit it inside of my head how I could understand it.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Yeah. That's
I
interesting.
definitely want to talk on that further, but I need to get my...
Your thoughts?
Well, it makes sense in my head, but when you try to translate it to words, it sounds
Stupid.
disjointed. Fuck you. Your face is stupid.
It is 100%. All right. I love you guys so much, like with all my heart. Well, another angle to consider is the power of storytelling. The legend of Robert the Doll has grown over the years, with each retelling adding new layers of mystery and fear. This can amplify people's experiences and beliefs when they encounter Robert in person. The more people hear about Robert's malevolent influence, the more likely they are to experience something unusual when they see him. Skeptics often point to the possibility of pranks or the power of suggestion to explain the strange occurrences associated with Robert. They argue that the human mind is highly suggestible and that people who visit the museum are primed to experience something unusual due to the doll's notorious reputation. However, even among skeptics, there is an acknowledgement that the legend of Robert the Doll is an extraordinary example of how folklore and personal experiences can intertwine to create a powerful and enduring myth. The psychological impact of believing in Robert's powers can be as real as any physical phenomenon.
Something like a phenomenon.
Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. All right, sorry. Regardless of the explanation, Robert the Doll has undeniably made a significant impact on popular culture. He has inspired horror movies, books, and countless discussions on the paranormal, like ours.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, some say that Robert the Doll was the inspiration for the infamous Chucky doll from Child's Play series. The idea of a malevolent doll wreaking havoc is a theme that resonates deeply with audiences. The notion that an innocent-looking toy could harbor such malevolent intent taps into a primal fear, making it a perfect subject for horror stories. Robert has also become a popular figure in the paranormal community, with many investigators and enthusiasts visiting the museum to see him in person. His story has been featured on numerous TV shows, podcasts like this one, and articles cementing his place in the annals of haunted history. Beyond the realm of entertainment, Robert's story serves as a compelling case study for those interested in the psychological and sociological aspects of belief and fear. The phenomenon surrounding Robert the Doll highlights how deeply ingrained and influential supernatural beliefs can be even in our modern skeptical age. Robert's influence extends to social media, where countless posts, videos, and discussions continue to keep his legend alive. The hashtag Robert the Doll frequently trends around Halloween as people share their experiences and theories about the infamous doll. So, question. Would you guys bring a haunted doll into your house
No.
and keep it for a long period of time?
No, I would have a shed and put it in the shed.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Whether I believe it or not, I wouldn't want to risk it. Oh.
That's why I would put it in a different building, in a different area.
What about you?
I
You'd
would.
probably put it
Like, I
right
would-
on your
I'd
kitchen table.
I'd fucking sleep with it.
Missy would kill you.
Dude, I would put it in bed. I'd cuddle, you know.
Looks like you might probably get that divorce.
That's fine. I would try to be the little spoon in this scenario, you know.
Robert's not that big.
I stop making fun of me and my size.
They said he's only like, what, 40 inches or something? Yeah, 40 inches tall.
That's pretty impressive.
I don't have a tape measure.
You're going to need one. Just saying. I have a size 14 foot. You know what that means? Big socks.
Ew.
Yeah.
I hate socks.
I knew that. I was going to go there. You thought
I was
going to
say
else.
No.
big feet pictures.
Well, yeah, that too. Hey, guys.
I was going to ask before or after the toe. Did the shoe size change?
Surprisingly, the shoe size did not change.
Okay.
Yeah. But I really can't stand toe to toe with many people.
Jesus. Oh, you.
Oh, geez. As we delve deeper into the lore of Robert the Doll, it becomes clear that his legacy is far-reaching and continues to grow. Over the years, Robert has been featured in documentaries, books, various media, and explore haunted objects and the supernatural. His story has become a staple in discussions of haunted dolls and cursed artifacts. The museum receives a steady stream of visitors year-round, all eager to see Robert and perhaps experience the paranormal for themselves. Some come out of sheer curiosity, while others hope to find answers to their own unexplained experiences. The staff at the Fort East Martello Museum are well versed in Robert's history and the myriad of tales surrounding him, offering guided tours that delve into the doll's dark past. Additionally, Robert has inspired a range of merchandise from postcards and t-shirts to replicas of the doll himself. These items serve as tangible reminders of Robert's eerie presence and the fascination he holds over those who hear his story. For many, owning a piece of Robert's legacy is a way to connect with the mysteries and the unknown. And I know what I'm getting Brian for Christmas.
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
The podcast is, we're going to pool together our money. And we're going to get a replica of the doll for him.
Yes. Done.
Oh, I can't wait to see his face when he opens Robert.
We should get like a wood box and fill it with like straw paper, nail it shut, super museum-y style.
Or like a coffin, like a wood coffin for Robert.
I suppose.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. In the world, where was it? Yeah. In the world of paranormal investigation, Robert the Doll remains a topic of intense interest and debate. Investigators and mediums frequently visit the museum, hoping to capture evidence of Robert's alleged powers. Some claim to have recorded EVP sessions where Robert seems to respond to questions, while others report feeling a palpable energy in his presence. Robert's story also serves as a cautionary tale about the power of belief and the unknown. Whether viewed as a haunted object or a psychological phenomenon, Robert the Doll continues to captivate and terrify, reminding us that some mysteries are destined to remain unsolved.
But he's just so cute.
Is he?
He doesn't look that bad.
I mean,
I've seen like Chucky dolls and stuff. He just looks like a little stuffy sailor with like pock marks on his face. He's not that scary.
Yeah, he just looks stupid.
Well, we say that about you, but we keep you around.
Yeah, well, that's just because of my personality. And
is that what you keep telling me about?
No, well, it's that, and I think I just make you guys feel better about you.
Oh, do you? You pick on us all the time.
I know, but then
that doesn't make anybody feel better.
Nope, that's a lie. Because then you look at me and like my life, and you're like, oh, thank God I'm not fucking him. There's both ways.
That's the story that you think that we're thinking about you.
Is it not?
You're off. I don't know. I'm speaking for myself.
I'm confused.
We know. You haven't stopped being confused.
See, and this is why we're supposed
Go
to
away.
feel good about.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, did we learn anything about Robert today?
He's not so scary.
He's got mitten hands.
He's got mitten hands.
He's got mittens.
It's just a little Bernie Sanders.
Oh, what if Robert's like his grandfather?
Oh,
Robert, Bernie's granddad. That'd be awesome. So we have some stories here about Robert. The first story is from Reddit. Username is Tidbits 1192. I visited Robert in 2018 with my family. My dad likes to joke around, and he obviously didn't believe anything about Robert, and to this day likes to tease me with random Robert pictures. Anyways, my dad thought he was going to be clever and get a picture of Robert without permission and also without directly aiming a camera at him. When we were there was also an old hearse in that same room, so my dad figured he could take a picture of Robert's reflection through the window of the hearse. I really scolded my dad and begged him not to take any photos, and he finally decided to not take any in that room of Robert or otherwise. I still wasn't satisfied and went to the little old donation box in the room. I said, "Dear Robert, I'm sorry my dad is dumb and doesn't believe in you. Here's $5. Please don't curse my family," and slipped the only cash I had in the box. The rest of the trip in the fort was pretty uneventful. We go back to the hotel, which we had only left maybe an hour before, and the hotel is extremely close to the fort. We came in to find that both elevators were out of order. This wasn't an issue for me as I'm young and climbing stairs isn't an issue for me yet, but my dad, who is in his 60s, definitely prefers elevators. Overall, I got more of a mischievous vibe coming from Robert. I feel he understands the power he has over us and likes to play tricks and pranks unless you really make him mad. All right, so what do you guys think of that one?
Coincidence.
I agree.
Coincidence. Yep.
I agree. That's just stupid.
Makes me wonder what hotel they have.
I agree. All right, this is from Reddit username JMad. My brother, my sister-in-law, and I went to Key West in 2021. Before we left, I made the drive to his house, Illinois to South Carolina, and stayed a few days. While staying there, the plumbing in the basement backed up, and we had to call an emergency plumber, which cost nearly $4,000. We saw Robert, and while I was tempted to take a picture, I did not. My brother thought the whole thing was silly, and while my sister-in-law and myself were respectful to Robert, my brother-in-law was making little jokes. I scolded him, and he piped down. When you leave Robert's exhibit, you are supposed to thank him. I thanked him, my sister-in-law thanked him, and so did my brother by saying, "Thank you, Robert," in a sarcastic tone. Immediately after visiting the museum, he went to the beach. My sister-in-law got a phone call saying that the plumbing for their rental property backed up. When I came back from the trip, I found my job was shutting down that week. 6 months later, my brother and my sister-in-law divorced.
Dang.
So she believed it.
She believed.
I wonder if the
She's like, "Get outta
sister-in-law
here."
believes it.
So what if it wasn't like a bad thing, but Robert did something good for the sister-in-law? It's like, you know what? I'm going to have you divorced, and that's like a good thing for her.
Maybe that's what Robert does. He's just an eye-opener. People think it's bad because it's not convenient and bad things happen, but what if he just puts you on your right path?
Maybe.
Maybe he's an oracle and not like a voodoo scary.
You should write a letter
Yeah.
to him and ask.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, if he responds back
With his mittens.
with his mittens, like he's got to put his mittens together to hold the pencil. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this next one is from Reddit user The One Truck Chuck. It's so fucking stupid.
The one true Chuck.
Sorry, I can't read. The One True Chuck, which is still stupid. My sister-in-law and her family went to see Robert a few years ago. He's a cop. The whole family is ultra-conservative Christian, so not inclined to believe in anything supernatural at all. It's plainly stated that you have to ask for permission to take the photo. I can't recall if there's a sign posted that says this or not. He was kind of an asshole and may have been a bit drunk at the time. Get out. I don't believe this at all. A cop and a family who's ultra-conservative Christian and he's drunk? Oh, this is just...
How could he?
It's church wine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay if it's God's juice.
And may have been... so he may have been a bit drunk at the time and took several shots without asking permission. Every single one has a blur or other anomaly on an otherwise focused picture, all digital, naturally taken on a digital camera. When he asked permission, he got a perfect picture. He insists that this is the only time he's ever encountered anything truly inexplicable. And again, this isn't something he'd likely hoax. He wouldn't want the attention from going public with something like this to potentially affect his job. Super conservative town. And it would also potentially raise questions about religion that a Southern evangelical would rather not acknowledge. Stupid. Right?
Just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Anyway, as we wrap this up, what do you guys overall thoughts on Robert the Doll?
I think it's just coincidence that this bad stuff happened to these people because it gets in their head.
Mm-hmm.
So they're thinking it's Robert that's doing it. And yeah, it's kind of like when you'd think about something and all of a sudden it's there every place you see.
Mm-hmm. So like it's like I tell you, hey, guess what? There's a bear shitting all over the place, and then the next day the bear's following you around.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think it's probably more coincidental, but looking closer at this picture of this guy, and we'll obviously share a post of what this doll looks like, but nobody mentions like why he's holding a dog. What's the dog about?
The dog.
It's attached to him, I think.
It's attached to him.
But
like it's probably was sewn into him.
Robert is not the bad guy, and it's Cujo.
Is it a Saint Bernard he's holding?
I don't know what
It looks
that
like
is.
a little like golden retriever mixed with something. No, actually, no. It looks like a terrier.
It looks like
a chihuahua.
It looks like a child's toy that's been through the washing machine.
It actually looks like a
10,000
chihuahua.
times. I don't know, but he looks scarier than Robert.
The dog looks scarier
The dog
than
looks scarier than Robert.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what if it's the dog that's possessed?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
What if the stuffed dog possessed Robert the doll, who's now like doing the dog's bidding?
So he's son of Sam?
Maybe. We don't know. Nobody talks about the dog.
This is true.
We'll just have to get Brian one and see what he thinks.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, please.
I agree. So I think there's truth behind it. Again, I think it's whether or not you choose to believe in this thing or not. You know, I always come from the aspect of only things that you allow to affect you will affect you when it comes to the paranormal and supernatural. So if you have that belief system, then you're going to reap rewards and the not so rewards. I can't think of the antonym for rewards right now.
Good thing you're not trying to think of a synonym.
No, not thinking of that either. That's why I said that. So, all right. So that was Robert the Doll, peeps.
Yeah.
Anything else that we missed today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
Well, not for this episode, but
yeah. But yeah, so next week we have a very special guest. We sit down with an award-winning author,
Sylvia Schultz.
Yes, Sylvia Schultz, a local history enthusiast who has published 11 books documenting and bringing to life the dark and mysterious stories of many Illinois hotspots.
Yep, and she's got another book on the way.
Nice.
She's co-writing, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna dive into some of her findings and
Mm-hmm.
ask her some questions, and it's gonna be a good conversation. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Very exciting.
Very, very exciting. And 2 of her books are getting turned into a podcast series as well. So that'll be exciting. We could probably post that up somewhere after the interview with her. So
Yeah, and if you're interested in checking her out before, her website is sylviaschultz.wordpress.com. SylviaSchultz.wordpress.com. Check her out. She's got a lot of books out there. It's pretty cool.
very cool. Well, guys, we love you. Dave, if you happen to listen, I'm sure you're kind of taken aback by my singing. And
Maybe he can borrow some of your singing and synthesize it and use it in his next songs.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm good with all this.
Just like Justin Bieber and the dolphin noise. Maybe he...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
One of Bieber's songs, he samples the sound of a dolphin and it gets all distorted, synthesized, whatever. But-
Really?
So maybe you can be the next dolphin noise on the next Dave song. Okay.
Is that
I'm going
not
to
a
harpoon you. We need to put you out of
Probably. I can't wait. Is that code?
No.
I think
yeah.
this episode's done.
Yeah, let's wrap that up.
All right. Well, listen next week for Sylvia Schultz and me being harpooned. So, again, this is Frank.
This is Brianna.
This is Lynette.
Love you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Did you know Tide has been upgraded to provide an even better clean in cold water? Tide is specifically designed to fight any stain you throw at it, even in cold. Butter? Yep. Chocolate ice cream? Sure thing. Barbecue sauce? Tide's got you covered. You don't need to use warm water. Additionally, Tide Pods let you confidently fight tough stains with new Coldzyme technology. Just remember, if it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.